So we're going to go over the basics of using your Sidekick tool. Today, Dallas is using the Echo. We're going to start she's going to go over some of the muscles on her leg, just as an example. So in this position, because she has leggings on, they are tight to the skin, we don't need to use the warming balm or the warming spray. And so she's working with a tool at a 30-degree angle, and she's at this time she's working with the fiber. She's going really the full length of the muscle as much as she can from the origin to the insertion. She can also go against the grain, go cross fiber, and you can work this in as many planes as possible. You can go diagonal, you can go back and forth, and we use a variety of strokes. So sometimes we'll use really long, broad strokes throughout the whole length of the muscle. And then when we find a particular area that's painful or that seems to respond more with redness, petechia, then we're going to focus in and spend a little bit more time there. And so Dallas is using all the contours of the tool. So in different positions, as we get closer to the knee, we want to use some of the smaller contours where we're using the small end of the tool. We're using it where we don't want to be going over top of the bone. We can be a little bit more specific with it. As she gets going through the larger areas of the quadriceps, then she can use two hands and just put a little bit more force through it. And it just allows you to be a little bit more aggressive with that tool as well. And as we work through an area where you have skin exposed, then we want to use that warming spray or warming balm. So go ahead and apply either one there, Dallas. So she's using the warming balm on her forearm, and this just makes it so it isn't abrasive to the skin, but it also warms that tissue up. And so same thing, we want to use 30-degree angle with the tool, just going back and forth with different stroke lengths. Right now going with the fiber. Dallas is going to incorporate some movement as she's moving her wrist around, flexion, extension, as you're putting those muscles into a stretch and then relaxing them. And so we work through those fibers ideally in as many fashions as possible. Every fiber we want to work through. And same, again, just using different contours of the tool. As she gets down closer to the wrist, we want to use the smaller end of the tool and just be a little bit more specific with what we're working through.